You guys like me?
All right, hang on,
So
gotta pause.
I text. Okay, just so we know the move cursor way away from that and get it on.
Hi, Malcolm.
That is your spot. And there you go. Perfect.
What are you doing?
Okay, according to my clock, it is 7:01. And we are opening the recount. Before we can begin with the recount, I would like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. This is a very important part of the election process, taken with great seriousness. So I am going to turn for a moment everything over to Craig Stone. He is the chair of the Board of Civil Authority. And he is going to talk about the rules of procedure document that we have. Briefly. Nope, I will read the whole thing. I will do that. No problem.
First of all, I want to thank all of the election officials and the assistant election officials, the town clerk for being here. We have a recount rules of procedure and Board of Civil Authority recipe for carrying out this recount and what applies. And I would like the town clerk to read what's happening.
Okay, great. Thank you. A recount of a specific, these are the recount rules of procedure for the Board of Civil Authority. This is how recounts will be handled. For every recount there will be. A recount of a specific race or position stated within a written request for a recount will be the only race or position counted at the recount. The notice of recount will be posted in the same manner as a regular meeting using 3 posting places and the website. The Board of Civil Authority will appoint a sufficient number of additional impartial counters as necessary for the recount. For anyone who does not know, everyone that you see in this room right now, these 8 people plus Craig Stone are the Board of Civil Authority, minus Patricia Pusey, who could not make it tonight. Right? Yeah. All counters will be given an oath. The board, one board member and the town clerk will be designated to answer questions from the petitioner or the representatives. That would be myself and Craig Stone. Recounting a spoiled ballot. All counting will stop. Board members will review each spoiled ballot to determine if the voter's intent is clear. The vote shall be counted, agreed upon by the majority of the board. It does not have to be unanimous. The petitioner and their representatives will be given a closer proximity privileges to the counters, meaning the petitioner and the representative will be allowed to be here in front of the 2 sets here and in front of the 2 sets here. The number of representatives, including the petitioner, will be 1 viewer per table of counters. This board has held that inspection does not provide a right to capture or record a document. We consider taking a photograph of a document, taking a record. We find no affirmative right to take photos from the term inspection. This board has held that inspection does not provide a right to touch a ballot. We don't have any specific guidance on that specifically. That is something that the board must decide on their own. The town constable will be notified and requested to be present for the recount. The town clerk shall preserve order. The standard observer code of conduct, which is behind us right here, which is available to read, will apply to all observers of the recount. The petitioner or representatives will be allowed to ask questions to the town clerk and the designated board member in a quiet and non-disruptive manner. Interference with the counters will not be tolerated. Interference includes, but is not limited to, loudness, directly speaking to the counters, aggressive behavior, or being disrespectful. The petitioner and the representatives have the right to disagree, but must disagree respectfully. If a person after notice is persistently disorderly and refuses to withdraw from the premises, the town clerk or the board representative may cause person to be removed from the premises. The area designated within the stanchions will be only used for the authorized counters. Non-authorized persons may not enter this area of counting per Title 17, Section 2685A, H2. The petitioner and their representatives may approach the stanchions, but may not enter the counting area or interfere with the counting process. If the recount results in a tie for Title 17, 2682B, a runoff election shall be warned within 7 days and held not less than 15 days, nor more than 22 days after the warning. If the recount shows that a person other than the one declared elected upon the original canvass of votes has the number of votes required by law for election of office, that person shall be declared elected and shall be entitled to that office. Are there any questions on what I have just read? Yes, sir.
Oh, go ahead. You go through. Number 6, if we do have a spoiled ballot, do we raise our hand right away and interrupt everyone? I
Yes.
just want to be clear on that.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll go over that
Don't wait
again.
till the end.
I will definitely go over that again in great detail.
Okay.
Promise.
Just make
Yes,
sure.
sir.
So we're the observers, is that what you refer to?
Yes, you are the petitioner
Inside or
and
outside the corral?
Yep. the stanchions. Yep.
We have to say outside of it?
Yes, you do. Because you cannot interfere with the counting process.
Right, I just visually, it might.
Yep.
I can't see the ballots.
Well,
So
you will be able to, because I'm gonna get into the actual specifics of the counting and
Oh,
how
okay,
you will
okay.
be able to see them.
Okay.
Yep.
If we find, if there's any issues, small or whatever. Do either of you want to note that quietly in real
Quiet,
time?
yes,
Okay,
yes, please.
okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Let's see. Okay, I am now going to go over the specific instructions for counting these ballots, okay? The ballot bag seal is still intact and the ballot is here, but as soon as I am done with this, then we do the oath, then we are going to open the bag and be able to start the count. Care will be taken to remove the previously batched ballots and tally sheets as to not mix the batches. They are not in rubber bands or bounded in any way, so we need to be very careful when we remove them from the bag. Each batch will be counted in the same manner as originally counted. So we're not going to mix the batches, we're not going to reshuffle. However it was counted originally is how we're going to use the same way to count these ballots. Now, people sitting on this side of the table, you are going to be responsible for reading the names on the ballot. People on the back side of the table are responsible for the tally sheet. Now, when you get your batch, I want you to put the original tally sheet under the pile because we want to keep it all together. And when you are done, you will have the new tally sheet, which you each will sign on top of the batch. And then that will be given to Craig Stone and I, and we will enter that information onto the summary sheet, just like normal. Each race must add up to the 25 ballots, with the exception of batch number 9, which would be 7. 25, each batch, did I say race? Batch, each batch is 25 ballots. So there are 8 batches of 25 ballots, and then a 9th batch with 7 ballots.
Gotcha.
So we try to keep the numbers low on the batches to keep the errors at a 0, and everything is perfect as we possibly can. Just a little bit of information here. This is important. When a ballot that you're looking at has the possibility of it being spoiled, or if there's any question at all on what the voter's intent is, I would like you to stop. Everybody will stop counting the one that they're on. You will collectively look at this ballot, since you are all Board of Civil Authority, and the majority will decide if you can determine what the intent of that voter was. If you cannot decide, if you cannot decide if someone wrote in 2 names, or if someone wrote in a name and, and then checked off the X of another name or something like that, that is spoiled, okay? So we already know from the original that there are going to be 2 spoils found. That's not to say that it'll be different when we do it again, but we hope that we will only find 2 spoils. If a name is circled, that is a vote for that person. If a name is written in without any kind of check mark, that is a vote for that person, because it's clear we can identify what the intent of that voter would be. A fictitious name, Mickey Mouse, or a deceased person, Abraham Lincoln, is spoiled. And blanks are blanks. Okay. In filling out the tally sheet, one person, everyone in the front line, will be saying the name in a loud enough voice so the petitioner and the representative and any of the observers can hear. And the other person on the back line will be using tick marks. I want you to write the name exactly as it is on the ballot. I don't want you to abbreviate. If they put down Patricia Dow, please don't put P Dow, whatever it is. But if someone wrote in Patricia Dow on this one, and then on your next batch, someone wrote in Patty Dow, you can safely assume that that is the same person. We always do it that way. And we're going to continue doing it that way. After, this is going to be a little different than how you normally count, because we want to make sure that the petitioner and the representative can physically see the ballots. When you have your ballot, Joan and Lori, and you say what the ballot is voted for, I want you to put the ballot face up to your right. So that way Bob will be able to see it from standing here. And Rhonda and Karen, after you read your ballot, you are going to put it to your left. So both ballots, not to be commingled with each other, will have separate piles, but this will make it easier for the petitioner and the representative to be able to see both ballots without having to move from their spots. Okay. I want you to proceed more slowly than when you normally count, so we can keep up. Okay. You are all given the new tally sheet already, and I do have extras in case we need to start over. If someone, you never know. And I also have one for the 9th batch. Do you have any questions as counters?
Where do you want our names on these? On the tally sheets?
Yeah, there's no. there's no
Sorry.
line. That's
Up
okay,
top.
just upper right.
Yep, if
Okay.
you can, yeah, you each have to sign the tally sheets. Okay, so next on our list of things to do is we need to take the oath. So if we will all stand. Raise your right hands. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will be true and faithful to the state of Vermont? And that you will not directly or indirectly do any act or thing injurious to the Constitution or government thereof? So help you God, or under the pains and penalties of perjury.
I do.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will faithfully execute the office of election official for the town of Halifax, and will therein do equal right and justice to all men and women to the best of your judgment and ability, according to law, so help you God, or under the pains and penalties of perjury?
I do.
Great. Now, if you will all each sign your oaths that you have in front of you, I will collect them, and Craig Stone will now give this oath.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will be true and faithful
Pencil
to
bro.
the state of Vermont? You will not directly or indirectly do any act or thing injurious to the Constitution or government thereof, so help you God, under the pains and penalties of perjury?
I do.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will faithfully execute the office of election official in the town of Halifax, and therein do equal right and justice to all men and women to the best of your ability, according to law, so help you God, under the pains and penalties of perjury?
I will.
Patty, we have a broken pencil.
Her leg broke.
You too?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, I'm just passing
I
down an
just-
extra one.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll
just
just take.
in case we have an extra here,
Yeah,
we
just
need
in
it.
case. Yeah.
You will just need to sign mine on the bottom. Okay, so we are ready to begin. A new tag with a new number and a new form has already been created to re-lock the ballot bags upon the completion of tonight's recount. The original tag and zip tie will be kept.
Change your mind.
Yeah.
Hand them out that they haven't counted them before.
Well, would you like that to happen? Which is possible. Let me see.
What was the question?
Joan, okay.
Question was if she wanted, say, myself and Rhonda counted election day.
That a different
Oh,
You want
board
somebody
member would
different
be
to do the
counting this one.
recount
Okay, so
on
here you
this
go.
batch, see, each individual batch, so you're not recounting the one you counted last Tuesday.
This one's on the bottom.
Yeah.
So everyone today, normally I will put people in batches in sets. I will match people up. Today, everyone sat randomly. So the counting process is completely random with who they are working with.
So none of these pairs, these are all new pairs.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Oh, I know who that is. Here.
This one.
And there you go. You all have your initial batches. You may begin. You have no questions.
And it's the third year auditor position.
Yeah, we're,
Yes, it is the third year
Yeah,
auditor
3 years.
position. That is a question. So it is the second from the bottom on the left
this one.
only. That is the only race that is being counted.
And then spoiled and blank are just tallying them, right? Like
Now I put it
normally do.
here.
But it-
Okay, so blank.
Right.
These are all different spots.
Yep.
Just make sure you only get that one.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, why not?
Okay, this is blank.
like,
Actually, if you could just second it from over for me just for a second.
Oh, all right, let's start over.
like,
Yeah, so if you
Who's
just set it as she did, you just set it to the side for a second,
Right.
just so.
Blank,
Yeah.
okay, I've got 2 blanks.
Great.
Second
Yeah,
blank.
great.
Alice and Corey. Okay,
Blank.
can you help me with this one? ALLISON. Yep, COREY. Okay,
Blank,
like,
right, okay, tally of 1.
blank,
Right,
like,
blank,
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 like,
blank,
Catherine Schaefer. Okay, spelling CATHRYN. SHAIFER.
like,
One.
Right.
Blank,
Biden,
like,
April.
blank,
P-E.
Becky Stone,
Right.
Is that different? Yeah, but this, yes, I think that's who it is, but it's written D-U-P-E-Y.
blank,
The way it's written.
blank,
like,
D-U-P-E-Y.
blank,
like,
You got that one?
blank,
Blank,
like,
blank,
blank,
Biden.
Catherine
blank,
Schaefer,
blank,
Blank. Blank,
blank,
ER,
blank,
Adam Morrow.
blank,
MORROW.
like,
Adam W with a hash mark.
writing. Adam
Bob True,
M-O-R-R-O-W.
Lee Todd,
TYR,
hash mark, 1,
Writing. Bob Three,
blank,
like,
writing. Mary Lee Southern.
like,
M-A-R-Y.
Question. We have a write-in
Yep.
from
You write in
Trump.
Trump.
Okay, thank you.
Not spelled.
It's a real person.
Okay,
I mean, he may not be
Are you
part of our
ready?
town, but he's a real person.
okay,
okay,
Auditor.
blank,
like,
Is blank.
blank,
like,
blank.
like,
Okay, so that's it. We have a total
I don't-
of 1, 2,
Why are
3,
they
4,
different?
5
So
individual
the
write-in
tally
names.
sheets.
We have a
on the
total
bottom,
of
on
5,
top.
10, 15,
So
19.
you just got the tally sheet, so.
19.
oh,
Those
okay,
are the
2 of
other
them,
ones.
okay,
So let's tally this up. Actually, let me ask.
Okay.
Patty.
question? I don't got a booby, but
So our stack had the tally sheet, one on top, one on the bottom.
Right, it was like this.
You actually handed us two stacks. They were top to bottom, bottom to top.
I am so sorry.
So,
Where's the other stack?
we just counted one. And
Okay.
the other stack is here.
Yeah.
So
So that would
I'm
make
gonna-
sense.
I'm gonna tally.
So that one goes with this.
Patty, I have another question.
Yes, ma'am.
So we had 6 individual write-ins. Is that 6 votes counted
Yes,
and then 0 spoiled?
yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay. You do. This,
I think this goes with
So the-
that tally sheet,
Yes.
but there's 2 tally sheets.
He
So.
just handed me these.
So.
Yeah,
Right?
and then I got this.
All right,
So-
so that goes
Right.
with
This
this,
should be fine.
and we should hand that now to Craig.
20, come up here, those were the votes that were counted. Then you have a line for spoiled,
Oh.
just nothing.
Or we had 5 votes.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a little bit of a different, I tried to match what was
No,
going
that
on.
makes
in
sense.
okay,
The blank is fine.
ready?
Okay.
Are we ready?
Right.
Can we go?
Yep.
Okay, blank,
Oh.
With this one.
Okay.
blank,
Okay. That one, right?
Yeah.
Adam Morrow.
we're ready for another batch. Yeah.
Likewise.
Would that be 5 or 20?
Five
Just-
Yeah.
counted here.
Right, when you get
DUCA.
that Total votes, there were only.
25.
And A,
Blank,
D U
and
C.
5 votes counted. Total empty
Total,
votes of 25.
Blank,
I'm sorry.
All right, okay.
blank,
Bill Sumner,
Sarah Barner,
Sumner 1.
Sarah Barnett.
This Sarah Sumner.
Yes.
How did they spell?
SARA,
Aaron Lovin,
and then EARN.
ERIN, LOVERN,
Blank.
Yeah. Blank,
blank,
Blank. Blank. Blank.
blank,
blank,
Blank.
blank,
blank.
Yeah.
Right in.
Blank.
Elon Musk.
blank,
Blank.
Adam Morrow,
Blank.
M,
already there,
oh, you already got it? Okay,
so. we don't
Blank.
need to have that.
Right in.
Blank.
blank,
Blank.
blank,
DUPREY.
Blank.
Robert Tree,
Blank.
Right in.
TERE,
Read off the names.
Blank. It's spelled
Blank.
DUPOUL.
Blank.
Should have been that, but.
And I'm gonna put it on number 1.
blank,
Sarah Barnett.
As well.
That's the second.
Patty. Patty, you have
Blank.
a second?
Yes, ma'am.
We all have to stop.
We've had it spelled. Different. But it's obviously April Dupree, we can make that exception.
Yes, we do,
Correct what I
they,
meant.
they just didn't spell it correctly.
Yeah, so I already have it. So Right, so you need to rewrite it or?
Nope, no,
Okay.
we can assume that the intent of the voter is for a vote for April Dupree.
Right, so it's
And
spelled differently.
They just did not spell it.
Can I ask another question? Because we had April Sumner. And that is not her married name, correct?
That is not
You
her
will-
married
You
name.
will sort it. Okay,
Yeah.
you wrote it down as we got it. Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
did you get it?
blank,
Yes.
Yeah, I did. I was like, wait.
Starting again.
Blank. Blank.
blank,
Blank,
Blank.
Hans Hammerquest.
blank,
Wait, I don't know.
Blank.
blank,
Can you see it?
blank,
Blank.
blank,
And blank.
blank,
Blank,
All right. So we have 3 above.
blank,
We have
blank,
5, 10, 15,
About
20,
30.
22 below. That side.
Adam Morrow,
There,
Blank.
That's it?
That one. Blank.
Let's try to write it, print my name.
Writing.
Allison Crossley. CROSSL.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, correct?
Yeah.
That's the last.
8 and 17 is 25.
Perfect.
You agree?
I does.
You got the bonus, I do in third.
Oh, who's got the last tally sheet then?
Oh, I have it right here for you.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
Ready? Ready. So blank.
Are there more, Patty, or is that it?
That is it.
Oh, good job, Carrie.
Breathing.
If we could just hold on for a second till these guys get theirs.
Oh, there wasn't any more.
Oh, excellent.
They have,
That's even better.
we have two batches still being counted, that one and the one over there.
Blank. Blank.
The ballots were yellow. I don't know why. I thought they were white.
Sarah Barnett.
Are they always yellow?
Did they put an H on her name this time?
Yes.
Can you let that person in?
Blank. April Dupuy.
Okay, so we had a total of 7. There are 3 counted votes, no spoils, and 4 blank votes. Total of 7.
Did you sign it? You have to sign it.
So I think that's okay. Election abandoned.
Yeah.
Oh, up there. top side.
Have their name. Oh, thank you. And actually, need your signature. That was, I said, I need your signature. Of other people. Words. Thank you.
When you get to this one, that is not a vote for Joan. That's just
Yeah,
because you have to
sign
sign
it.
it.
Yeah, I got one here that way.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay,
Okay, Kevin Schaefer. One vote. Mary Lee Putnam, one vote. Yeah. Kara Surratt, one vote. Yeah, 22 blank. For a total of 25 votes. Or tally that we counted.
okay, that is number 1. You can fold it or roll it or lay it in the ballot bag. Next batch is number 2.
We have 2 votes for April Sumner. See that?
Oh.
Okay,
One for Sarah Barnett.
okay,
One for Mary Lee Putnam.
11.
okay,
One vote for Adam Merle.
okay,
And one vote for Nina Bone. That leaves you with 19 blanks. Total votes 25.
next one is number 3.
We got one vote for Bob Terry.
Okay,
One vote for Sarah Barnett.
okay.
One vote for April Dupree.
Okay,
4 blanks.
Okay,
so the total vote was 7.
okay. This is number 4.
One vote for Elon Musk. Two votes for April Dupree,
Okay,
one vote Bob Teree,
okay,
and one vote for Allison Crosley. Only
Okay.
blanks,
okay.
total of
No,
25.
there's,
Yep.
no, no, there's actually. Honestly, yeah.
This is number 5.
There's one vote for April Sumner,
Okay,
one vote for Sarah, 2 votes for Sarah Barnett, sorry.
okay,
And we have 22 blank votes. So you have a total of 25.
okay. This is number 6.
Three votes for Adam Merle,
Okay.
one vote for Anna Duca,
Okay,
one vote Sarah Barnett,
okay,
one vote for Aaron Laverne,
moment. Okay,
one vote for Robert Teree,
okay,
one vote for Hans Hammerquist. And we had 17 blanks. Very total of 25.
okay. This is number 7.
One vote for April Dupree,
Okay,
two votes for Bob Teree,
okay,
one vote for Adam Merle,
okay,
one vote for Mary Lee Putnam,
okay,
and 20 blanks.
okay. 25. This is, next one is number 8.
One vote for Becky Stone,
Okay,
one vote for Catherine Schaefer,
okay,
one vote for Bob Teree
okay,
with 22 blanks.
okay. And this is the last batch, batch number 9.
Got one vote for Allison Corey,
One moment. Okay,
one vote for Catherine Schaefer,
okay,
one vote Adam Merle,
okay,
one vote Lee Todd.
okay, one moment. Okay,
One vote for Trump.
okay. Okay,
One vote for Kara Charette.
okay,
And then that gives you 19 blank votes.
for 25.
Yes.
There we go. My formulas are in place. All right, so on the recount, the results of the recount show that if you add April Dupree and April Sumner together as the same person, that is 7 votes necessary each. They got 4 and 3. Bob Tree received 6. And the only other person that received 6 was Adam Morrow. Those are the official recount results. I will print this.
Yeah.
So then you can sign your.
And the printout has all of the names and all of the numbers, correct?
Yep.
Perfect. Thank you.
Spoil one must have been. Well,
Did you want me to read those names out loud?
Well, I
It
just
doesn't hurt.
heard a comment from Malcolm too. Yeah, it probably would be
I
good.
can do that. I normally don't, but I absolutely have no problem doing that. Katie Schaefer, 3. Marilee Putnam, 3. Kara Chiat, 2. April Sumner, 3. Sarah Barnett, 5. Adam Morrow, 6. Nina Bond, 1. Bob Tree, 6. April Dupree, 4. Elon Musk, 1. Allison Crossley, 1. Anna Duca, 1. Aaron Laverne, 1. Hans Hammerquist, 1. Becky Stone, 1. Allison Corey, 1. Trump, 1. Lee Todd, 1. This resulted in no spoils and 165 blank votes, making a total of 207.
There were no spoils.
I'm going to branch out and assume that it was the Trump and the Elon Musk, which would make sense to me.
They each got one.
They each got 1.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that is. I just need to fix one person's name, Nina Bond. I spelled it incorrectly. There. Okay, I am now going to print this so then Craig can sign his portion.
Oh, for the dissection, she took the morning off to go do that, then had to go to work. Yeah. Yeah. She enjoyed it. So, good, yeah. Coming to the point here.
Are you boiling yet? No. I'm drilled a hole. Huh?
Sorry, Malcolm.
Drilled a hole.
We need help down there?
Yeah.
They need some.
Have you walked on your pipeline yet, or you do as you're tapping?
We walked somewhere.
Yeah, how's the bags?
It's pretty bad.
Yeah. Matt said he thought it would be.
All that wind.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been brutal.
Get it all fixed up, pretty much.
Up there?
Yeah.
There's a little bit left.
Thank you.
Patty, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you like me to, and could you get me that to post on the website? Is that a next step? I don't know. if
Yes,
that's-
I'm
okay.
going to do an official return of votes
Okay,
and get it to you. And so you can put it on the website, and then in the morning I'll run around and post it.
okay, yep,
Does that work?
that works fine. Yep,
Okay.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. The other thing I just want to note is this is not a meeting, so there's not going to be any minutes for this. But I will post the video recording on the YouTube channel for the select board, just because we have it.
We need to note visitors.
I would say no,
Okay.
technically we don't, because it's not a
There's no
meeting,
minutes,
right?
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to thank everybody's smart. Now you have probably better things to do. But it's very educational and useful.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
I know, I broke out my knife.
Me too.
Well, I'd like to thank you all for showing up, taking time out of your Monday evening, and down here. Work on this, so that we know it's right. That's what it's all about.
Yep.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I will end the meeting online if that's
Yes.
appropriate. Thank you, everybody online.
Thanks, Edie.